Hello, everybody. My name's Ardendris, and welcome back to Tensura Beyond Worlds Commander. Last time, it was mostly just the Take Down the Beast King episode. Yeah, we fought Carrion like 3 times. The first time, I used a couple of temporary summons just to make sure that his attacks were actually going to Guardian and weren't bypassing them and going to insta-kill any subordinates. And after we realized that one, the summoned mobs, even like Ifrit, just could not even scratch him, and two, that all of his attacks were going towards me instead. I don't actually want to name them, that was the wrong button. But yeah, since we realized that, we went ahead and took those two out and sent out Bulwark and Virtue against him. And Virtue basically did nothing in that entire fight. Like, I think might have done like a few damage points with some of the magic, but if it was anything, it was like minimal volumes. But Bulwark, apparently, when giving a very powerful meat cleaver and allowed to just keep eating carrion over and over again, managed to end that fight very quickly. Anyways, after that, we fought it 2 more times, this time letting Travesty do the work. And yeah, Travesty had absolutely no problem. The first time around, it took a little bit longer than expected because I was just like super paranoid, making sure Travesty wasn't going to die when I turned off Guardian. But when I actually just let let Travesty go at it and just like face him down, it's like a 5-second fight. It's not a problem at all. Which honestly makes me pretty certain that Travesty's going to be able to take on Hinata fairly easily too. But anyways, that was about it. A little bit of training with Egg Salad. Between episodes, I had wanted to do a whole lot more work. And instead, all I have done is trained up Demon Marionette to like 40%. 42%. Yeah, it's almost exactly the same as what happened with training Demon Dominate. It's just cost a bunch more MP. So just run around to a bunch of the Hound Dogs. Like it's about 8 out of 10 times of using it, I'll gain a percent. So, in theory, I only need to use this thing 8 out of 10. How many more times? 45. So, I mean, that if it was every time, it would be 55 times 8 tenths. Or plus 2 tenths of that. Yeah, whatever. It's probably only like 60, 70 more times, which isn't too bad, actually. In the last series, I didn't have Great Sage, so this was pretty painful. I never actually managed to master it. Anyways, also of note, I have Predator. I got it from beating Rimuru. I have not actually used it for anything, and other than just like a brief little activation a moment ago to get a couple of training points, I realized I haven't actually looked at Predator in the new version. I used it in 119.2 a bunch, but I haven't seen what it looks like in 121, because it did actually get a design change. Of course, it's a little bit hard to tell. Oh yeah, it's just like, kind of looks like Uzumaki. It kind of looks like Ghetto's attack in the JJK mod. I mean, it's cool. It is. I do prefer that to like the green mist or whatever it was. It feels more on brand. But I think that's probably like the only change with it, or the only major change. I don't think much else updated. Anyways, I would love to finish getting Demon Marionette. I might just spend a little bit longer here. Takes like 20%. That means I can cast it like 5 times per hotbar, disregarding MP recovery. These Hound Dogs are fairly common. It probably will only take me like 20 minutes if I had to guess, something in that range. It wouldn't be too long, but there is other stuff I want to get done too. Although part of it would be... I mean, part of what I want to do is... Someone brought this up. I think it might have been Daniel, but I don't remember for sure. But just... there are certain enemies that can't be used to Demon Dominate on, but it would be very cool if we could get them as subordinates. So, since Demon Marionette has a a max power rating of permanently taming something with 800k EP. Just like sort of treating it as if it worked and using commands to do it so that we could get like a tamed Rimuru or a tamed Shizu. And honestly, I think that would be very funny. We're already in cheaty overpowered mode anyways, so it doesn't make a whole lot of difference. So that's sort of why I want this. I don't think I feel like doing it all right now, though. Otherwise... Stay. There we go. That's loud. Otherwise, I mean, I want to go get more magic steel. I cannot leave platform. And then it's sort of just training and getting ready for Hinata and Luminous, I think. Still no idea who I want to give these halberds to. You have your meat cleaver. Virtue has the great sword. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just holding on to them for now. Anyways, I'm going to go deal with inventory. And I guess I'm either going to just keep working on Demon Marionette or get some magic ore. I'm really not sure one way or the other yet. Okay, so it's been like 40 minutes or something like that. I spent like 30 minutes mining, so now I have plenty of Magisteel going. So stop turning off automate. Start brewing. Well, I guess it keeps filling up. That's probably the case. Apparently this was changed. I'm almost 100% sure it used to be 4 per, but now it's only 2, which I guess is fair. That was probably a little bit much. I mean, it's still better, though. Wait, no, this one always used to be like this, I think. I'm thinking of, like, 4 of these in the other smelter equals 1. 1 of these now equals 2. Okay, yeah, no, I don't think this has changed. It might have, maybe not. And anyways, I digress. So now I have, like, plenty of Magisteel. And I'm still working on this as well. I'm at to, like, 89% now, I think. 88. I must have not gotten the percentage off the last one I did. But I'm started running into a funny problem. All of the dogs in the dimension are tame, so it's not actually spawning any new dogs. Like, I keep having to run further and further away. And then somehow I just keep ending up in the same place over and over again. This is just a funny little problem. Anyways, there's that. This should bring me to 92. Unless I got unlucky on one of those percentages. I don't think so, though. 91. I guess I was. But we're very close at this point. I should only need to do probably 10 more. Based off the whole, like, 8 per out of 10 thing. But yeah, we're going to get Demon Dominate today. And all of the Magisteel I was after. Although I am pretty quickly running out of time for recording at the moment. And whenever I see an Archdemon, I want Virtue to end up beating him up. You get it? Ah, there we go. Demon Essence, and Virtue got, like 20,000 EP off of that? That's pretty good. Oh, hold on. How's your armor looking? I should put Sturdy on this stuff, if nothing else. I don't want this stuff breaking. And your sword. I don't think that's gotten anything new, although it's impossible to tell. Anyways, put you back into storage. And I only have a few more dogs to tame. Oh, okay, a big chunk of them did spawn here. I was expecting them to go further away. So that should be 95? 96, hopefully. 97. I'm assuming I'm probably ahead. This is probably only 97 right there. Nope, apparently I was way farther ahead than I thought. Anyways, only like 4, 5 more dogs. We're so close. I just need them to actually spawn in and not be taken up by all the ones I've already tamed. There's that. You already tamed. Come on. Come on, let me master it. We're so close. Hold on. 99, 100? Or is this one going to be 100? There we go. Demon Marionette is now mastered, meaning that we can tame any mob as long as it is not a demon or an elemental spirit, one of these spiritual tag entities. Or technically, any of the bosses are exempt from that. So Shizu, Rimuru, and like Charybdis, Carrion, all those ones are technically immune to it. But I really want a tamed Shizu and a tamed Rimuru. So, you know what? We're just gonna cheat it. So where is base work in progress? Here it is. Now, how do I make... I mean, the Shizu... Oh, take off the magnet. Oops. The Shizu spawn egg I haven't looked at, but I do know the Rimuru one is relatively simple. Take off the magnet real quick and then we'll look at it. Let's see, Shizu... Oh, I guess I did put everything there. Okay, it's just a couple elemental... It's just a couple elemental shards. These things are a pain. I have to go find Ifrits and get them to drop it. Laser rod's easy. Pure Magistrate ingots, easy enough now that we have all that. The Shizu might be a little bit more difficult, but this one I should have everything I need, right? I didn't have any Demon Essence left over. I thought I still had a couple at least. Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to go get some more of that real quick. Great Sage is probably finished refining. It would help if I hit any of the right buttons. I keep pressing U when I want I, or I when I want U. I'm trying to open the backpack. Now it won't open. So let's see. There's 49 ingots of pure Magisteel. I'm going to take one of those and turn it into the anti-magic mask, basically just so I can copy breathing apparatus, or breathing support. I mean, it is a breathing apparatus. I don't know why my brain said, I don't know. Anyways, there's that, and I think I need a red dye if I remember correctly. Odachi, masks, reset scroll. Oh, it's 3 now, 2 clay, and a red dye. I think it used to only be the 1, right? I think they made it more expensive. 2 of those. Red dye. I need red flowers. Somehow I have 0 red flowers. Do I have any beetroot? Do I have any beetroot at the old hut, maybe? Hey, anyways, I'm just gonna have to go find a flower or something. And then I guess if I want a Shizu, I'm gonna be spending a while hanging out in like the forest and hoping that that the thing spawn a bunch of the salamanders. Words are hard. Is there anything in here? Beetroots or red flowers? How do I not have a single beetroot or a single red flower anywhere? That is so weird. Red lupin. Oh, I guess those things count. So there's that. That'll get us mask. Thank you. Just by default has breathing support and elemental resistance. That's pretty good. Where is I took Godly Craftsman off. So we now have that on whatever we want. Breathing support is just going to go back on. And who gets this? Archaeologist, Kyoya's. Let's just give it to the Kyoya that we know we're training up right now. That way I can like make sure I keep it separate from the other Kyoyas. You get the mask. It actually kind of works, surprisingly enough. A lot of the mob armor doesn't really. And now you get to be stored in shadow motion. Anyways, there's that. That's one thing finally done. I need to go get more demon essence, and I need to go get more elemental essence. And depending on how long it takes me to get either of those two things, I might be recording the rest of this tonight. Or I mean, demon essence is easy enough. That's just 2 gold coins, but still. You know, you're not exactly what I was looking for, but it is pretty cool. I was looking for a white tiger. I was also hoping it was going to be a unique monster, but sadly it's not. Might as well still tame you though, because I do love the design of this thing. This is my like 3rd time seeing one, I think, period. Do I just call you Byaku again? I think I do. And you're just going to be evolved. Byaku the white tiger. Only got 1 extra HP, funnily enough. I guess you didn't actually gain much EP off of being named. So Byakko just gets to go in here for now. I forget, can I ride you? Oh no, I need a saddle for that. Although I can now afford saddles basically forever, so it's a little bit nicer now. Anyways, I've gotten like 5 salamanders to spawn in. I'm just killing them myself with a looting spear. I figured it was like the only way to guarantee that they might drop the things. But sadly haven't actually gotten any out of it yet. I think Ifrit has higher odds of dropping it, but also the only way we're going to get an Ifrit right now is via Hinata, and I'm not quite ready for that. So, I know salamanders can occasionally spawn in the nether, at least they used to be able to. I haven't actually seen it in the new version, though. Let me, through the trees, please, I see another salamander. But, come on, give me something. This is number 5, I think. Oh, I have danger sense on. Oh, wait. I've had danger sense on the whole time because of Observer. It's just I'm most of the time invisible, so it doesn't pop up. Anyways, I haven't gotten any flame essence. I don't think I have any built up already either. Guess I should go double check chest real quick. I don't think I have anything anywhere. I think I already saw that was nothing in the hut. And if I do have flame essence, it would have been in here. Oh wait, no, I already have 3. I guess I only need the 1. Why was I thinking I had to get all 4 right now? It's fine. Okay, this shouldn't be as bad. Anyways, 1 more. So far, no luck on like 5 salamanders that just spawned in. Huh. I want to check something. So, it's apparently a 25% chance for for an elemental to drop a shard. So the fact that I didn't get one after 5 is pretty unlucky. But I did look it up. Tames summoned things just should not be able to actually drop the shards. That's for sure. That's what it says. But I am curious. Never mind. I can't give you summon elementals. I can only give you basilisk daemon. Okay, I guess they were trying to avoid me. Someone trying to do exactly what I'm about to do. So I can't. Okay, never mind. I was going to test to see if I gave Miracle, who has all of the spirits, the option to summon. Hold on. Select movement, targeting, status menu. Oh, you already have it. Oh, that explains that. Now, if I give you summon Ifrit turned on, this shouldn't work because it's summoning. Yeah, it's summoning something. It is a summoned spirit, but it's not being summoned by a player, so it might be another weird workaround. Select subordinate. Summon greater fire spirit. Okay, so Miracle has now summoned a spirit. If I kill this Ifrit... Yeah, that's not really legitimate. Eh. I mean, I did kill an Ifrit. It's only possible because I cheated again. I don't know. I'm not really too worried about the missions in this series anyways. Like, this is stuff that's going to be more important in, like, the next series, because that mod's staying in. Oh yeah, speaking of which, the mod pack did update. I did have to manually update Better Subordinates back up to the beta version with Provide again. And I did still have to add back in the data pack that lets me build the spawn eggs. But the pack itself finally updated again for some extra stuff, though I think it was mostly just back-end stuff to like make sure everything's working fine, fixing bugs and all that. Anyways, I'm gonna spend like 5 more minutes hunting to see if I can get another salamander to spawn in, and hopefully it'll drop the thing. Otherwise, I have to pop away for now. Hold on. There's another salamander behind me. There's a decent chance it despawns before it gets to it. Before I get to it. But I just found an alpha leader of the pack, unique monster direwolf. So I gotta tame this thing, right? Dominate's actually too weak. Demon dominate. There we go. This behemoth. Oh, I don't even know what your name's going to be. You're going into shadow storage for just a moment as I think this through and I go get that salamander, which, as expected, despawned, didn't it? It should have been right next to this slime over here. Yep, it despawned. It's fine. It's worth it. How do I evolve? I mean, when I name that thing, it should become a Mystic Fang. That's for sure. It's just, what Mystic do I want? Do I just go get another Spatial? Or do I try to get something else? I mean, I think a Blue Fang... Honestly, I kind of want a Mystic Black Fang, like pure magic damage. But I don't remember the biome for it. Hmm. You know, I'm gonna kill this thing. It's going to drop a wind essence, and I'm going to be annoyed. We didn't even get the wind essence out of it. I was basically just doing that to prove my point of being annoyed. But no, I'm now 0 for 6 on a 25% chance. What is your name going to be, and which biome do I name you in? Yeah, this will be the last thing I do. I have to pop away now. I'm gonna go look up which biome gets me a Black Fang, just so I can get a Mystic Black Fang Alpha Wolf who's ginormous. 0 for 7. There was another salamander. But anyways, looking at the list, it looks like all of the requirements are overworld biomes besides evolving in the Nether for Fire Fang. So in theory, if I just bring you to... Where'd you go? This dire wolf. If I bring you over to... Oh, I missed some magic ore, apparently. To the Daemon realm, I should be able to name you, and it should go perfectly fine. Oh yeah, the end also gets you the purple fang as well. That's technically not an overworld biome. Technically not. No, it's just not at all. So anyways, here you are. Your name. I want you to be a black fang. I can't really call you Noir. That's a little bit shaken up already. I would love to be able to use Endow rather than Evolve here, but it's too expensive. Void, Null, Travesty, Miracle, Momo, Black, Dark, Tempest, no, Shadow, Yami, I'm so bad with names. Charcoal, Magic, Black Magic, Vivi! There we go. Took me a moment, and then we ended up at Final Fantasy. Got it. Hello there, Vivi. How big can you get? Well, I mean, you're bigger than a Great Daemon, that's for sure. I'm also blinded. Just... Interesting. I'm not sure if that was your physical damage or... You do so much magic damage, you're bypassing magic resistance? Is that what's happening right now? As you should be doing pure magic damage right now. Yeah, Vivi here is like 6 blocks tall, I think. Vivi has learned strength and body. That's his hound dog. Come on. Come on. There we go. Vivi is saved. Let's head back to the overworld real quick, just to like double check this. Base work in progress. This is 100% the biggest dog now, right? Like, we can sit Void next to Vivi here. No, where are you going? Sit. So, scroll wheel, get you as big as possible. Just sit you right in front of the house. Stay! Stop wandering away as soon as I get off ya. So let's see. It's not a lot of space to work with there, but oh, you're up on the staircase now. Come on. Okay, there you go. So the house is 6 blocks tall. Yep, Vivi is 6 blocks tall, and they don't even have... they don't have anything. Like, they don't have Gigantism, they don't have Engorger, and nothing like that. I mean, Void doesn't either. Void is just a... Oh, Void is currently super tiny, too. Hold on, are you actually a Mystic Fang? You should be. Um, I think so? I think those black marks around the face and, like, running down the sides are the signs of a Mystic Fang. Like, but even standing up there, like, I think Travesty's even... Void is actually standing, like, 2 blocks higher and still can't even come close to reaching. Yeah, this is pretty great. That's a wild orc disaster, right? Like, that's not one of mine. So give me one of these. Anyways, I need to pop away for now. I'm gonna continue hunting, trying to get one more elemental essence. It's just proving easier said than done. Vivi. And did I not leave? I thought I left Vivi sitting there, and apparently not. So, suddenly Vivi was back in my inventory, because I guess I did it on my way by without even thinking. But anyways, I have another stack full of magic ore I forgot to run through, and I gotta do more hunting, but I'll be doing that later on. Okay, I'm back. I just came to the Daemon Realm and finished up hunting the last two, and I only needed to kill another 4 salamanders at a 1 in 4 chance to get an elemental shard. Yeah, 1 in 4 chance to get an elemental shard off a medium spirit. I got it in 10, because of course I did. And I have looting. Technically looting 3 because of an artifact. But anyways, that is now everything we need for a summon Shizu and for a summon Rimuru. We're gonna need those 4. Need a Pure Majesty. You'll need that. And need the Daemon Essence. Or the Daemon Essence is on me. I need the slime cores that are in here. So Rimuru Tempest Spawn Egg acquired, and Shizu Spawn Egg acquired. So I'm just gonna leave this bunch here, head back to Overworld, some random spot, and let's just get some distance away from all of our subordinates, just to make sure nothing bad happens, like a subordinate accidentally goes hostile and I need to go grind for more spawn eggs. So I don't have any tames over here, right? Like, all of these are wild mobs. I think they're all wild mobs. So just to make sure of this, Rimuru only has like 600k, and Shizu only has like 400 or 500, right? Yeah, Shizu only has 200 even. Like, just to showcase this part off, Demon Marionette doesn't work on Shizu. I'm assuming in universe she has like spiritual attack nullification or something, or it's because she already has a spirit attached to her. Like, some form of the thing canonically is like stopping her from being mind controlled. But if I just go through here, slash Tensura, edit owner for you, and I set it to permanently be my subordinate. Shizu's permanent owner is set to Ardendress, and we can now adjust like her sword. We can take off her mask. Oh yeah, it's always elemental resistance 1. She has some seeds, and we can take a look at some of her skills. She has Degenerate, which I mean, that would probably work, right? If I ran her up to like a wild salamander or something. Oh, I didn't realize you had the full nullification. I expected you just to have resistance. So that's pretty cool. So anyway, Shizu here, you're not a, you are not considered a Majin. Didn't really think... Oh, yeah, duh, mask. I was like, why did that work? Never mind, I know exactly why that worked. So, we now have a tamed Shizu, and Rimuru 2000. You actually have less EP, which is a little bit weird. And I'm again double checking this. Demon Dominate doesn't work. Rimuru, I need you to stand still for a couple of moments, please. So, nope, Rimuru, stay still, please. There's that. And just do that. Set. No, stop. As soon as I get into the text box. There we go. Set Rimuru's ID permanent set owner Ardendress. Rimuru Tempest permanent owner is now Ardendress. Okay, I didn't think I'd be able to rename you either, but it was worth a shot. But we now have Rimuru here, who we already has the armor source gauntlet. I thought you had two. I might have just deleted the other one. So there's all that. I think you might have had body armor or something on as well. Where are you? There you are. Can you stand still for like a quarter of a second, please? You know what? That's fine. I'm in the inventory. Degenerate, Great Sage, and Predator. Oh yeah, that is right. This is the one that ate Shizu already. Black Flame, Black Lightning, Body Double, Molecular. Oh yeah, what exactly skills do you have? I don't know exactly what this Rimuru maxes out at. You have Steel Strength, but I would have to activate it normally. I can't toggle it. You'd probably have to get the EP requirement. I'd probably have to get you Strength, Master Strength, and then, like, remove the Steel Strength you already have to get you the other one. So there's all that. Abnormal Condition, Corrosion, Electricity, Pain, Paralysis. You don't have Flame Attack Resistance? I could have sworn you were supposed to. Pain, Paralysis, Physical, Poison. You know what? You do not have nearly as many nullifications as I thought. Body armor, paralysis, and poisonous. That all makes sense. You don't have any magic at this point. I guess you don't develop Megiddo until after you're a teacher, and this one still like a few months before that. Like it's Orc Lord. This was the one pre-Orc Lord fight, but it's like capable of beating the Orc Lord. So after that would be Charybdis. And then after Charybdis is when you go to be a teacher. Okay, okay. So it makes sense. But since you have Predator... Hold on, hold on. Rimuru, you're coming with me. I can go get you Gluttony, right? Or I can at least get you Starved. So, do I have any Orc Lords on me right now? The answer, yes, I do. Okay, I couldn't remember. So let's see. If I have you sit, and let's just turn Predator onto the first slot. I'm assuming this will work, right? Select Subordinate. You activate Predator, you can just, like, keep it going up front. Cool. If I summon the Orc Lord right here... did that just... Rimuru successfully used Predator. I need Rimuru to actually look at the Orc Lord, please. No, I need the Orc Lord to stop trying to eat me, please. Rimuru... Ah, you totally just killed it with Water Bubble or something. Wait, what skill did you just use there? Was that Water Manipulation? Do you have that one? No, you don't. You should have Water Manipulation. You should have Water Blade, too. Oh yeah, Water Blade is a skill. That's right. Self-regen goes on. You have Corrosion, Body Armor, Scale Armor. Oh, hold on. You did Corrosion. Why did you just eat the Royal Blood? Hold still. I need you to actually look this direction. Because you got... Rimuru here got all of the skills besides the one I really cared about. Because, of course. So, let's head on back to the base real quick. Maybe. And how am I going to force Rimuru to eat it with Predator, but not end up killing it with, like, a regular swing? Like, I have no... Hold on, can I give him the glove? That should work, right? The Malim Dragon Gauntlets Dragon Knuckles should severely weaken him. So, let's see, just grab an extra Orc Lord. I have plenty of them. I say plenty of them, it's 3. And I think some of these might be temporarily tamed, but that's fine. So, let's see. I really want to see if this works. He should be at least able to get starved, but he'll probably have to master Predator before he can get Gluttony. So here you are. Give you this in your main hand for now. I guess I'll steal this gauntlet for the moment. And just to make sure of this, if I spawn in a training dummy real quick, I'm still using the cheated in stack. It's just more work than it's worth to go get a legitimate one. You're totally going to end up killing. Yeah. Fail to use Predator. Oh yeah, I guess I just put it on cooldown. So, I mean, it weakens him, but he still just does too much damage. He's 100% going to end up killing the Orc Lord as well with physical hits. So let's see. Maybe I'm gonna have to make like a safety box. Is your predator set to block breaking mode or no? No, it doesn't look like it. So if I just build like a cube up here and I keep the Orc Lord in and I just leave enough of a space so that Rimuru could actually get a lock on it, it should in theory be able to be killed by gluttony, or predator rather. So let me set up a safety cube. Okay, so in theory, this should work, right? Except I have apparently put the Orc Lord just a little bit too far away. I can't really open this up much more. I guess if I let you go, like, to here instead. Yeah, it's probably far enough so you can't physically hit, but should be able to. I really want this to work. Hold on. Use skill. Does that even do damage? Hold on. Orc Lord has 83. Come on. Rimuru. Are you... Come on. Are you, like, going to the back of the box, or is it just, like, that short of range? I feel like that should 100% be able to hit. Like, is it just that much shorter than I thought it was? How am I going to do this? Maybe if I set you to follow, and I make sure you're set to follow, and you're just passive, and I just let you come the extra block forward. Will that work, maybe? Like, I'm basically trying to just force him to look at me. So you're definitely in a position where you should be able to hit. Or, but why can't I look at your EP here? Oh, that's going to take so long. I think the only way this happens is if I keep hitting it up, if I hit it too and let it sort of chew through some extra EP. Because I can't have Rimuru hit it, and... I'm sort of eventually going to make it run out of EP. Yeah, I'm just going to have to knock this thing down to like 10 HP and have Rimuru just finish it off with a Predator. That's the only way this is going to happen. Because that EP is not really going down fast enough. Let's see, there's all that. You stole something. Failed to use Predator. Let's see. I wish I had, like, an item with spatial manip... There we go. That kill definitely came via Predator. Do you now have Starved? You should. Aha, it definitely worked. And Gluttony is something you'll learn eventually. Oh, it actually mastered. So I think you just need to go get some EP, right? And it will end up sacrificing Predator and Starved in order to get you Gluttony. So let's see, where is that? Set you to Protect. Let's just get you out of here real quick. And let's have you just go get this slime or something. Nice coercion. Anyways, give me back the gauntlet. You can have your own back, I guess. Honestly, it kind of feels like you should probably be the one to have the Sword of Tempest. But I don't have anyone else to use the halberd anyways, so sure, you get to have it. And just to make sure, maybe I have to have you do this in order to learn it. Failed to use Gluttony. So it's not learned. How does this work again? It's supposed to be something where you, like, auto-learn it, or you auto-get it upon getting enough EP. Maybe the problem is EP amounts? Hold on, what's your max MP? Oh, your max MP is only 85,000. Gluttony requires 90 or 100k. Okay, so Rimuru will have Gluttony soon. I just need to go bring them over to the end, let them grind at the farm for a couple of moments. There's that. Set you to aggressive. Let's see. Neutral, passive, aggressive. Oh yeah, commander. I keep seeing like mobs with like extra thousands of HPs over what they should have, and then I get confused. Then I remember commander buffs. Are you actually going to continue attacking? You attacked like twice. Like gluttony. Current aim pay is... Hold on. You're here. Just set predator to 1 for now. There's that. That's not working very well. Fine, let's set starved on 3, because it's greater range. And if I just spend a few moments here... Actually, starved doesn't steal magic. I wonder if predator does, or gluttony does. Because if it does, I should take Rimuru off to the demon realm and have them eat some demons too. But anyways, it should only take another couple of minutes maybe, and Rimuru should be able to get gluttony, although it will be taking all of their available stats. Okay, now does this work? It did. Okay, you went into sleep mode, but that's fine. Yeah, you're down to like 70k EP or something like that. Can I enter your status menu from here? I can. Oh yeah, 70,000 aura or so, and just like 20k magic heals. That took almost everything. But you do now have gluttony, which is in slot 1. It has predation. What are the other modes for gluttony? I don't remember. Predation, stomach, mimicry, isolation, corrosion, receive, provide. I want to try something. I don't think I've tried this already, but obviously provide is supposed to take your subordinates' skills. Would I be able to provide skills to Reamer by having them use provide while looking at me, even though they're my subordinate instead? I don't know, I haven't tested it yet. It's something I'll have to wait a moment, and I'll probably need more MP. Actually, I think that takes the MP that every skill would take, and that would end up being like 100k at least, probably. So, yeah, I won't be able to do that until Reamer has gone through quite a bit more training. But, anyways, that's probably a pretty good place to end things off. Rimuru needs to build back up EP. Hopefully, once they wake up, Gluttony will be able to put in a lot of work in just a moment. We have Shizu. And... oh, that's cool. That's not the skill I wanted to use, but that's way cooler than Predator. Let's see, Gluttony, Predation, Stomach. Come on, get to the right mode, please. Mimicry, Isolation, Corrosion. Yeah, it shouldn't be too much work. Can I set you to passive for just a moment? I'm going to attempt it. It might be a bad idea. Set you to protect, set you to neutral, set you to passive. And just come look at me, please, Rimuru. Or it might be easier just to have you sit down. Of course, we're running into lag issues again. Come on. Or... why couldn't I interact with you then? Because it wasn't a lag thing. Like, the rest of the game is working fine. So set this to receive. What happens if I try this? Successfully use Gluttony's receive mode. It didn't take any EP from you. Black Flame, Magic Sense, Molecular, Multi-layer. I think you had that by default. You had... yeah, that didn't give you any of my skills, I guess. So it is specifically subordinate. It isn't, yeah, it's subordinate, not, what is the word? Ally. Okay. But, anyways, I want to thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed as much as I have, and I hope to see you next time. So, without further ado, take care, everybody. I want to thank you all one more time for watching, and a special thank you to the channel members, Yamato Tanagura, Goddess of the Starfilled Void, O'Mello, It Me Sammy Lawrence, Logan Anderson, Kyle Cowett, Nando Lang, and W Danger. Thank you all so much for the extra support. For real now, take care, everybody.